How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Hey, I'm happy. Like this is authentically me. Welcome to my channel. This is Philip Prospers, and I'm all about self-love discovery. Like I'm all about tapping into healing, tapping into undoing trauma that is trapped inside of your body. And I want to talk about it. Like I'm living it, and you're here today because you are meant to be here today. And we're gonna have some fun today because I got the dry erase board out. Okay. So, um, all of my conversations are about love. It's always about love for me. I am a lover. I am a lover. I know having a relationship now that I have within myself is how I get closer to God, because if I'm able to love myself deeper, I'm able to love the God that's within me deeper. Like I'm able to understand what it means, like the power of love from God. Like the universe create all of this, and I am literally honored to have this life, to understand like how to be an alchemist, how to overcome so many obstacles, heartbreaks, setbacks, things that could be debilitating for other people who give up. But you have something that is importantly powerful in you. Importantly powerful in you. You got that sight. You have sight in you. And that sight that you have is your mission. And I'm talking about love. So the mission today is love. And my story is how did I get to loving myself? Now this is going to be a multi-part video compilation series, but this is really my first video doing it this way because I was literally pulled off of my couch to literally I bought this dry erase board 6 months ago and I never used it. And finally today is the day, on December 11th, 2024, because I'm gonna look back and I'm gonna like see my growth, my evolution, my transformation, and I'm excited to do this. I always wanted to do this, but now I have the confidence in me, the love in me, the trust in me, and the download from God. So yeah, now is the time, Philip. Just look at the background. Okay, so now you got past that. My desire is to create a world of happy people. But I was not always happy with myself. I was not happy with myself. And what I did is I attracted people that reflected me being unhealthy, being toxic, being needy, needing a different form. I was seeking love, but it was also validation. And y'all gotta excuse my writing, okay? You gotta excuse my writing. It is what it is, but you hear me talk. Validation. Like validation. So what I would do is to get the validation is how I learned from my mother, is the type of relationship I had with my mother. Shout out to my mom. I love you. No shade. Is I would get good grades. I would stay out of trouble. But just listen to me, y'all. Listen to me. I know, like, whoa. Everyone, that's the ideal kid. Yes, of course. But you got to understand the context of my living condition. We lived in Chicago. We were in a poor... We lived in a poor environment where my parents embraced that mindset of struggle. And a lot came with that: stress, instability, arguments, fighting, alcoholism, like so much abuse, so much chaos. I mean, that chaos is literally was imbued in me, imprinted in my mind. Like in my mind, that's all I knew was chaos. So I attracted chaos. I attracted chaos because my validation and how I wanted to experience life, love, was I had to be a good boy. I had to be a good boy. I had to be a good boy, mommy. So I can laugh at myself now, right? I'm having fun. Fun helps you attract. It helps you relax. So if you're on your healing journey, just have some fun with yourself. You will see that you will stay in that frequency stronger, longer. So I was doing everything because I had older brothers, like these knuckleheads, getting in trouble, doing things, out in the street. And I had a great group of friends. And when I hit high school, same situation. I really didn't know myself. I was a kid that dressed well, that was like an average student, that was handsome, that, if I liked the girl, I knew I could talk to her, but it's not really about that. It was really when I didn't go away to college, some things happened. We lost our home, some things happened. My grandmother developed Alzheimer's, some things happened. I started to use sex as a coping mechanism, some things happened. And more things started to happen. Things started to happen in me that was reflecting the way that I was operating, the way I was loving myself. And I was not loving myself. Not one time did I say that I really respected my boundaries. I understood who I was. I would look in the mirror and say, top of the morning to you, Philip. You're a handsome man. Make the most of it. Anything that we do, anything that you will subconsciously doing, because it's the patterns how we learn from our parents. So my parents were what's the word that I can use to describe my parents? I love them. This is unfiltered, okay? I would say they were living, they were traumatized. They were kind of stuck in. They were stuck in their way. Malabar, be quiet. That's up there. Anyway. They were traumatized. They were stuck in their way. It's almost like they didn't give up on life, but so many people in I don't like using this word, guys. I don't want to say poor communities, because it's really a mindset. That's it. That's what I'm trying to. Thank you, Reach. I got the word. It was a mindset. They adopted a mindset, and their mindset reflected their lifestyle. So, their lifestyle was not of a creator. It was anti, and oh my God, I can hear my mother. I love you, Mom. I'm gonna drive hard for you, Mom. It was literally anti-creator. It was anti-creator is chaos. I know you can create in chaos after the fact, but it was chaotic. It was traumatizing. It was very traumatizing, guys. It was very traumatizing. So who I was, me being a teenager, I attracted all what I knew. What I knew was just be a good kid, go to work. I didn't have no idea of what I really wanted to be, because after I didn't go away to college, I wanted to become an entrepreneur. But I didn't have those pillars in my life. They were in the community. They're full of entrepreneurs, successful people in our community. But for me, I didn't have my antenna up, because I probably brought it down because I was going through so much trauma. I did not know how to tap into myself. I did not know how to pray and meditate and just affirm myself. These things are critical for teaching kids, and even obviously adults. I'm an adult, and I had to learn as much in my early to mid 30s. I'm 39 now, guys. 39. I'm 39. Hey, yeah. No, this is a joking. But I was in relationship, 3 pivotal relationships that represented that I'm going to say afraid. I was afraid to lose people, so I kept people in my life that reflected the toxicity, the lack mind, the lackful thinking, the negative thinking, and it created depression. It created low self-esteem. I was low vibes, right? I remember walking into an interview, and an interview was asking me questions, and I was just, Yes, I can do. Literally remember that. And my friend tried to give me a job, and he said, "Hey, that they said that they wasn't really like feeling your energy. They felt like you didn't want to be there." But I did not know. I wasn't there. I didn't know I was actually doing it to myself. I didn't know how to operate. I didn't know how to empower myself. I wasn't breathing life into who I am. And I had to go through so much. And when you see people, don't judge them. Like, if you, like, seriously, I empathize with people who have conditions, parents, cultures that they don't know. They don't know the other side. They only know what they know. And my journey, God bless me, breathed life into me. I was born to see both sides so I can understand the context and the layers to this. Like, I emerged from the gutter, from the dirt, and I'm here to tell you, change is possible. I've overcome my negative thinking. I laid to rest that Philip, and I hurt people, and people hurt me, and I'm able to share a story from this, and I'm so excited that I can do it in my own genuine way, my own loving way, that I can tell my story. And I want you to have a story. You have a story. Listen to my story. Tell your story. You can overcome your energy. You can overcome the level of your energy that feels like it's suppressive. And that's what it is. I was suppressed. I had kids young. I was dating in the relationships that was keeping me suppressed. I was keeping me suppressed. It's all a reflection, guys. As above, so below. So below, as above. You in the middle. And it's literally these counteracting, give me the word. These counteracting energies, these counteracting abilities, this kinetic energy, this energy, this gravitational and I would say magnetism energy just interacting. You're just in the center. Anything that you're thinking, anything that you're saying about yourself, anything that you're doing is coming back to you. Karma is real, guys. That karmic law, that karmic energy is so real. So you have to give it to people who imbue success and confidence and love of themselves. You're not judging them. But when I was afraid, I attracted abuse. I was abusive. I was living in my trauma. I was like overly sexual. That was my coping medicine. So I had kids, and I love my kids, and I wanted to give my kids the world. I wanted to give them so much of me, so I was working my butt off, doing so much. But all along, I was not practicing love, so I was burnt out. I was tired, mentally mentally drained. My kid's mother can tell you how awful I was, how angry I was, how exhausting my energy was. I did not want to be there. I felt like I was in a closet. I was like literally in one of the movies where the wall is just coming in. I felt like my world is coming down on me. How many of us can talk? How many of us experience it? How many of us is living in that world, in that realm? And it was all my mind, and we hear it all the time. We hear it all the time. The level of your thoughts. Your thoughts are powerful. Be happy. Be gentle with yourself. Speak life over yourself. Your condition. It's a mental state. Change your mind. How many of us here change your mind? Change your world. How many of us hear that? And when I became tired, it was like I hit rock bottom. Like I hit rock bottom multiple times in multiple relationships where you're up, I want to get married to this person, and it just come under your feet. Literally, the universe it has a sense of humor. Whoop! And you fall, and you hit your head, and you're like, you got knocked. Seriously, that's wake up. Are you serious? You want to get married to your reflection that you're not even in love with yourself? You're not even in love with yourself. Get up and get out of here. That old Philip, get out of here. So I had to go on a journey of of learning myself, of seeing myself. One time I was arguing and I looked in the mirror. I don't know if it was the bias or you in the mirror there. And I was like, that's me. Like literally, I was doing this to myself. That's me? That's me? That is me? Me doing that to myself. Me doing that to myself. I was doing that to myself. Hurting myself. Yelling at someone. Yelling at my projection. Insecurities. You know, when you have a low vibration, when you are traumatized, you will adopt so many negative symptoms of insecurities, being afraid, tired, abusive, verbally abusive, violent. You become a liar, you become a cheater. All of these things exist in this low vibrational state. It's low for a freaking reason, for you to understand it. It's the groundwork of the seeds that you're planting in. And if you low, that's fine. But you can plant seeds. You can plant seeds of doubt, or you can plant seeds of love. You can plant seeds of hope. And when I hit my head, when I saw myself low, I wanted change. I wanted change, and I wanted it so much. Eventually, yes, I became a Christian. If you're a Christian, all praises be to you. But when I had to learn how to have that peace within myself, because all this chaos was going on when I was in church. I was in church, still living low. So I began to give myself love and attention. I began to not go to therapy and then go back out of therapy, because it was just like church. I was doing the same dang thing. I was ending up in the same tunnels, the same dark tunnels. But I was the light all the time. The light was within me the whole time. The whole time the light was in me. Excuse me. The light was within me this whole time. This whole time. And that is beautiful. That's in a beautiful awareness. So if people do day trading or energy, like people play video games, you take energy, your energy goes higher and higher and stronger, and you're equipped. You're able to purchase things. You get new armor. You get your self-care tool belt. So I began to practice yoga, then it was meditation. Then my relationship was waning. It was waning because I was praying for change, and I was being the change I wanted to experience. So those things that was existing inside of me that dictated, that projected who I was, no longer served its purpose. And I learned how to attract. I learned how to emanate who I am, and who I am is I am. I am what I am. You are what you are, and you can't change that until you change your mind, until you change how you're telling and treating yourself. So now what I am is everything that you see. These beautiful lights, this green, these plants, and I'm starting to grow. I'm literally starting from the ground in a winter where it's cold, but I'm growing still. I am being abundant. I am being prosperous. I am being loving. I am being loving to myself. And when I started to have these practices of understanding me, and I mean everything. I don't want to say lost. I want to say lost as in it's like a lost and found. My ability to attract abundance and money, all was gone. It all waned just to keep me by. And I gotta say, it was my eye-opening. And I had nowhere to go but to sit my butt on that couch and to really listen to myself, to really love myself, to really care about myself. And at the grieving, at the crying, and the tears were for watering, It was the water that was able to create that groundswell. And things started to grow back out of me. Confidence, love of myself, trusting myself, forgiving myself. I forgive you, Philip. I love you, Philip. You are amazing, Philip. I love you, Philip. I'm so thankful for you, Philip. I'm so thankful for you, Philip. You are amazing, Philip. You deserve wealth, Philip. I am deserving. I am prosperous. I am abundant. I am strong. I am magnetic. And I like to keep my affirmations really short and simple at this moment in my life, because it has taught me how to walk in faith and not have things that don't serve me. I don't need those things anymore. I don't need to go to the bar to have sex. I don't need to do all this stuff. I don't need to travel. I don't need that. I got everything inside of me, and everything inside of me is coming back to me. It's coming back to me, and it feels so amazing, so amazing. And it's that love that I learned. I am validating myself easily by how I show up for myself, how I love myself. This is my story, God. This is my story. This is my story. This is how I changed my life. My life changed. Not, I wanted change. I didn't know how. There was no steps. There's no steps to this, And this is just me. Everyone has their own story. You watching this, you got your own story. But I want to tell you, you got it in you. You got it in you. And you're so deserving of it. You're so deserving of it. You're so deserving of it. You deserve. You're a creator. You're such a creator. That's the God. That's it. Like, you're able to create. You have the creation in you. Just give birth to it. There's a lot of analogies of, the butterfly, giving labor, giving birth. It's pain, it's struggle. It's in you. I can talk for another 30 minutes, y'all, about everything I've overcome. But I'm going to keep you coming. 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 Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Yeah, see, I'm having fun. I want you to have fun. I want you to be weird. I want you to be uncomfortable. It's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to be so uncomfortable. You're not going to know what to do. You're going to be yelling and asking for help, and ain't nobody going to be able to help you but yourself. Because you are on a journey. You are on a journey of amazing abilities that you need to equip yourself, because you're going to do amazing things, and you're going to find yourself in this wilderness. Some of y'all in ocean, some of y'all literally on a boat in the ocean, and it's storming and the waves are high and the water is coming aboard, and you're about to capsize and you don't know how to swim. But some way, somehow you made it to today. Somehow you in the wilderness and you found shelter, you found food. Some of y'all stuck in the mountains and it's cold, and you found a cave and you able to start a fire in yourself. Do y'all hear me? It's in you. Stop, Malabar. My dog can feel my energy. But stop playing. No, wait, let me not say stop playing, because you're not playing. It's very serious. I want you to pay attention to the signs. It is signs. I just passed 11:11. It is signs. It is signs. It is signs. Let's look at the signs out in this physical world. It's words. It will be sensations that you will get. You will look at a plant. You will look at a car drive past. It's a message in that. People will say something to you. People will walk past you and say something to themselves, and you will pick up on something. That, I want you to be in tune to everything to keep you on your journey moving forward. I want you to use everything at your disposal. Literally everything. The military does it. People who are preppers do it. I want you to be a soldier. I want you to be a prepper for your survival. Not for your survival, for your revival. Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen? I want you to get everything that you need for your revival. I want you to use everything. I want you to use sound bowls. I want you to buy plants. I want you to literally buy a journal. Can't you reach out from a journal because it's too far? I want you to use a pen and paper. I want you to take pictures. anything. I want you to create your space. This is my space. This is my favorite space. I wish you could see the picture before this. I want you to use everything at your disposal to reach that abundant level. It don't matter how low you are. It matters where you're going, and where you're going is higher. Where you're going is that love, and when you have love, you can have that prosperity that you want. You can have that abundance that you want. You can live that life that you want. But when you have this love that God that's when you can love yourself, you love in God. I promise you is that something connect, because you're not feeling unsupported. You're not feeling alone. You're not feeling like the world is against you. Feeling like the world is for you. Look at the plans. The world is for you. Everything is for you. Let's tap in. Let's strap in. I'm telling you, I love the life I'm living. I'm so grateful for everything I've been through, because it helped me have this story, this understanding, this overstanding that anyone can overcome and anyone can get through what they're going through. You got to believe. You got to change the way you thinking. This world got us messed up in a way, because there's so many people projecting out in a world just giving everyone his projection. And only a few of us has this cloak, have this umbrella, and we just moving through and be able to live a healthier life when we're not following a herd. We are not following a herd. The herd is getting, you know what? We are not following the herd. We are living the life that we want to. We just not waking up to go to a job. We are living abundantly. We are living with purpose. If you work in a job, great. But are you living? Are you living? Are you living? And that was me. I was not living. And I decided to live, and I had to, everything left me. Everything left me. And I'm sorry for yelling, but I'm got to get it through you. Everything left me. Everything left me. And I started from the bottom. Again, I grew up from the bottom, and until I knew I wanted more, and I had to live it as an adult. And now I'm rising higher, because my belief and my frequency, my vibration of myself was risen. And now I'm manifesting everything I wanted. But it's all in the ethereal. It's all in the universe. Just be patient with yourself if you don't see it today. If you want to see my account, if you want to see things, the projects that I apply for, the grants that I apply for, my sales, because I'm self-employed, my business is wintertime. The overcoming the mistakes, the things that you think is right. It's okay. You are a creator. You are abundant. You can always do. Some of us are sitting on books and we're saying like, man, a book may take a year or 6 months or 9 months for me to make a profit. We're using so many excuses. Stop using excuses and do something about it. Do something about it today, now, right now is a sense of urgency when you reach that point. Some of us, we're still on a cradle where we got to be rocked. And I understand that. That was me. That was me in August. That was me in July. Yes, I was still like grieving. I was still healing. I was still going back and forth. Then I started to crawl. Then I started to walk. I understand. But if you're at a point where you can walk and you can run, and I don't want to play right now, but if you at that level where you can reach, you can feed yourself, you can dress yourself, you can turn on the TV, you can drive a car, you can go to work, you can drink a beer, you can smoke a cigarette, you can do whatever you do to show that you're an adult, but you can't really show love to yourself. You can't heal. You can't do this for yourself. Because you wasn't programmed to, and it's okay. So I'm not here to get on you, but I'm here to show the lies of the conditioning that we are taught, that they thought we were heard, but we no longer the herd. We don't have to be. We can learn how to change our life. We can learn how to heal. We can learn how to heal. And it's healing you before you can heal somebody else. So I'm not here to act like I didn't do my work. I've done my work. My work. I had kids that left my house that were my kids. I had people that lived with me that I drained my account to make happy. And then that was a reflection of me giving something that wasn't for, giving something outside of myself, and no shade on that person, because I got love and respect for that person. But I'm saying it's a reflection of how you treat yourself by what you're doing for other people, or what you'll do to keep other people in your life, because you don't want to have that image, that idea that you have of perfectionism, or what you have of the ideal lifestyle, or this will make me happy. But deep down inside, you're unable to do work because of people that are revolving around your life. You can't really get a picture of what it means to be healed and what it means to be you. And you're using these, and this is spiritual, using people as an excuse to not heal. And then you gotta say this prayer. God, universe, answer, whatever you gotta say, just say it. That please remove the things and the people out of my life that does not serve a purpose. Some of you can add to that. Some of you just need to say that. As I want to live a healthier, abundant life. I see the errors of my ways and I ask for forgiveness. Please give me the power to forgive myself. Please give me the power to find love and deep love for myself, so I can manifest love and abundance and prosperity and health and strength and joy. Enjoy. How many of us got joy in ourselves, just for being ourselves? I want you to say that prayer. And literally, I was only going to do this video for 10 minutes. I was only going to do this video for 15 minutes. I was only going to do this video for 16 minutes. And I kept going. I kept saying this stuff for a reason. It's 31 minutes right now. And I'm saying somebody needs this information. You need this information. It's somebody that's at the 10-minute mark that's probably still on the couch, still like, okay, oh my God, maybe not. They don't want to invest in themselves. It's somebody at the 15-minute mark that can stand up, look in the mirror, affirm themselves, and like, okay, forgive themselves. It's somebody at the 18-minute mark that's changed their diet, changed the way they're thinking. They're affirming themselves. They can dress nice. They believe. It's somebody at the 20-minute mark that's purchasing things because they got an idea to create an invention. It's somebody at the 25-minute mark that is attracting now. Somebody at the 25-minute mark is attracting. Somebody is attracting now, and they believe in it, and they acting like, and they're doing all things to keep it, but they still get into themselves because like, oh man, oh my God, I got this going on. Oh, I got this coming up. Oh, I'm still hurting, or they're still grieving, or still holding this energy of frustration that somebody hurt them. It's somebody at the 30-minute mark that finally locked into the frequency, like everything is working out for me. Everything is working out for me. Everything is working out for me. They can forgive their past and they can be grateful. But then it's somebody at that 32-minute mark that's ready to get off the couch, get this dry erase board within their mind and tell their story and do something. To do something now. To do something now. And if you're not there, that's fine. As I articulated and illustrated, that's fine. But I was ready today to tell you, love is a dry marker away from writing it, from living it, from being it. And I'm just joking. But you gotta, when you lock into knowing it, you gotta keep it locked in. You gotta keep it locked in. You gotta keep it locked in. You gotta keep believing it. You gotta keep knowing it. You gotta keep being it. You gotta keep it. You gotta keep it. And then finally, you will have the energy to do it. And your cells, your mind will like do it. And you can't do nothing else. You can't think of nothing else. You will just do it. And I had all this energy. People was like, you too energized, you too energetic, or you too this, you too that, or the way you sound. People will tell you what you are. People will tell you what you are, but if you don't have love for yourself, you're not gonna hear it. You're gonna see it as I gotta change. But they telling you what you are. You are amazing. Use your voice. Use your strength. If you're short, if you're overweight, whatever it is, it's you. You can make a change for yourself. You can make a change for someone else. You don't have to make videos. It can be something else. But it's something in you that the universe is telling you. And I'm telling you, use this information that the universe is bringing back to you. I'm telling you, it's trails to lead you to what you want to do. You gotta listen. You gotta understand and understand. I'm so amazed. I'm so thankful for me doing this video. If I don't care. I did it. It doesn't matter. I did it. And now I got this memory. Now I got this dopamine. Now I got this faith, this confidence of like, wow, I can actually do this. I can actually stand on stage and do, tell my story of how I overcame and how I reclaimed love. And it's really finding a deeper connection within myself. That's how everything started for me. So you think this is going to be the end? No, it's not going to be the end for you. Y'all should see me in the gym. Like, this is my energy. This is my alter ego. I am really thankful for you being here. I gotta I gotta produce some juice. If you know me, I own a juice bar called Plant Bar Cafe. I also have an organization called Living Naturally Abundant, which is really giving birth to my juice bars, because I saw a need in the community of people not living healthy lifestyles, and I wanted to do something about it, because at that point, I at least sustained changing my diet, changing the way I think, and I was exercising, so I felt better than most, and I felt like I want to take care of my people, because I know if you live in certain communities, you see a lot of people that is living unhealthy, living stressed, so much chaos, toxicity around them. My grandmother developed Alzheimer's. When my grandma developed Alzheimer's, it hurt me to see her in that state. But my grandmother spoke to me, and she said, do something about it. Do something about the love. Do something how you see me, because I see someone in you, Philip. And I remember holding her hand, and I just wanted to give back. I wanted to give back, so I've been organizing events of health fairs, an event called V-Fest, a mental health conference, different healing circles, different conversations, working with youth about health. And I just been on the grind. I'm not perfect. I made mistakes. And I'm so thankful that I'm able to forgive myself. I'm able to have access that the universe said, we're going to take care of you. Don't worry about that. And today was the day that I had to do this. Today, the day that literally something built inside of me to say all this, guys. It literally all of this, like all of this, like literally. So I'm just thankful. I'm so thankful. I don't even want to cut this video. I just want to keep saying thank you, God. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I'm saying thank you for somebody out there. Somebody needs this. Somebody needs this video just as much as I do right now. And I'm so thankful to be a conduit, a energy, a source to give back this way. I am so thankful I'm doing it the way that I want to do it. I'm so thankful that I am genuine, I'm authentic. I'm so thankful that everything I've overcome, I can share it in an energetic, positive way, in an abundant way that's attractive. Thank you for letting me manifest this, God. Thank you. I don't need to look up. I'm looking within. They taught us wrong. We're looking within. We are looking within. Thank you, God. That's when you close your eyes. That's our ancestors been teaching us, y'all. Come on, guys. We got to tap in. It's time for us to tap in. I love you, Philip. Thank you, Philip. Thank you. I am so protected. All right. I love you guys. It's 38 minutes. Thank you for being with me right now. I feel one of you guys are with me right now. One of you all are with me right now. And your heart, I can feel it. Your heart is clear. Your heart is clear. I feel it. You gotta release. I feel that release. I feel it. I feel that release. It's okay, let that tears come out your eyes. Ashe. Please share, please like and subscribe. This is my work.